Welcome WorldBike 2026 Kawasaki Meguro K3, a motorcycle that blends vintage elegance with Kawasaki's latest technology. The Meguro K3 continues the legacy of Japan's first prestige motorcycle brand, offering riders a perfect mix of style, soul, and smooth performance. This isn't just a bike, it's a tribute to history reimagined for a new era. The first thing that grabs your attention about the 2026 Meguro K3 is its unmistakable retro design. It's a living homage to the original Meguro motorcycles from the 1950s and 60s, yet it carries the refinement of today's craftsmanship. From the sculpted fuel tank with hand-painted Meguro emblems to the chrome-plated fenders, teardrop side covers, and polished exhausts, every element speaks of heritage and attention to detail. The bike's round LED headlamp framed in chrome, analog-style twin dials, and classic spoked wheels complete that nostalgic look that's hard to resist. Underneath that vintage beauty lies Kawasaki's proven engineering. The 2026 Meguro K3 is powered by a 773cc air-cooled, parallel twin engine, tuned for a perfectly balanced blend of torque and smoothness. It produces around 52 horsepower and 62 Nm of torque, delivering a graceful yet responsive riding experience. The engine's characteristic vertical twin thrum feels authentic, offering that old-school mechanical charm while benefiting from fuel injection and modern precision. The 5-speed gearbox shifts effortlessly, maintaining that relaxed, cruiser-like rhythm ideal for long scenic rides. The Meguro K3's chassis setup focuses on comfort and control. Its double cradle steel frame gives the bike a solid, planted feel, while the 41mm front forks and twin rear shocks absorb bumps smoothly. The suspension tuning has been slightly refined for 2026, offering better damping and ride stability, especially at medium speeds. The bike's weight distribution is nearly perfect, helping it glide gracefully through corners without feeling heavy or clumsy, a trait not all retro motorcycles can claim. Braking is handled by a 310mm front disc and 235mm rear disc, both with ABS, ensuring confident stopping power without sacrificing the classic look. Kawasaki has managed to keep the visual purity of the design by neatly integrating modern features into the traditional layout. The combination of wide handlebars, a plush seat, and a low 790mm seat height makes the Meguro K3 incredibly accessible to riders of all sizes. Comfort has clearly been prioritized, from the shape of the seat foam to the positioning of the foot pegs, making it perfect for relaxed weekend rides or daily commuting with class. When it comes to electronics, Kawasaki has kept things simple and authentic. The Meguro K3 offers modern essentials like fuel injection, digital analog instrumentation, and an advanced ECU for smooth throttle response, but avoids overcomplication with unnecessary tech. It's a purist's motorcycle, one that connects rider and machine directly, just as classic bikes once did. The 2026 update also introduces subtle refinements in materials and finish. The chrome parts have been upgraded with higher corrosion resistance, while the tank paint now uses a multi-layer coating for deeper gloss and durability. Small details like the embossed Meguro badge, the vintage-style exhaust note, and the fine stitching on the seat elevate the overall experience. Kawasaki clearly understands that this bike isn't about performance numbers, it's about feel, nostalgia, and emotional connection. Performance-wise, the Meguro K3 isn't built for speed, it's built for character. It accelerates with grace, cruises effortlessly at highway speeds, and rewards riders with a smooth, refined ride. The torque curve is broad, allowing easy control at low revs and a satisfying surge when you twist the throttle. It's not intimidating, but it's far from dull, the kind of bike that encourages you to take the long way home, just to enjoy the journey a little longer. One of the standout aspects of the Meguro K3 is its sound. Kawasaki tuned the exhaust system carefully to recreate that rich, throaty note reminiscent of vintage British twins. It's deep, melodic, and incredibly satisfying, something that complements the bike's old-school personality perfectly. As for the build quality, it's pure Kawasaki excellence. Every component feels solid and premium, from the chrome switches to the hand-polished engine cases. It's built not just to look good, but to last. Maintenance is simple, and thanks to Kawasaki's reliable service network, ownership is stress-free. Now, let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Kawasaki Meguro K3 is priced at approximately $10,500. Placing it in the premium neo-retro category. That's competitive considering its craftsmanship, brand heritage, and overall finish. It's aimed at riders who appreciate artistry, mechanical purity, and the timeless charm of classic motorcycling, but want the reliability of modern engineering. The unique selling point of the Meguro K3 lies in its identity. It's not trying to be a sport bike or a retro-styled imitation, it is a genuine continuation of history. Meguro was one of Japan's original motorcycle brands before merging with Kawasaki in the 1960s. And this model honors that legacy beautifully. It carries a name that represents the roots of Japanese motorcycling while meeting today's expectations of performance, safety, and refinement. For riders who value style, tradition, and a truly connected riding experience, the 2026 Kawasaki Meguro K3 is a masterpiece. It's a motorcycle for the soul, one that turns every ride into a nostalgic experience, wrapped in the confidence of modern technology. So, if you're looking for a bike that blends heritage and harmony, metal and emotion, look no further. The 2026 Meguro K3 is not just a motorcycle, it's a rolling piece of art that celebrates where we came from and where we're going.